us to our car. Luckily, we found a couple not too far from the steps, and they walked us to our car, but seemed quite annoyed about it. When we got to the top of the steps, he was nowhere to be seen. A few hours after we got home, I got a notification on my neighbor's app. It was the Ring doorbell app that sends crime alerts for your area. Someone was stabbed only a few streets away from where we were. I am 100% certain that this guy's intentions were bad. I don't know if he was planning on kidnapping us or robbing us, but I just know something really bad would have happened if I hadn't been paying attention and we walked up those stairs. I'm not sure if he was the person that stabbed someone, but that notification just scared me even more. I still feel sick to my stomach because of all this. I'm European. When I was 16, I attended a Catholic high school in the States. It was all new to me, of course. There were so many things I'd only seen in the movies that amused me. Some that weirded me out. Some that annoyed me. I loved it though, and I always had a great spirit of adaptation. So within the first month I was there, I already had a great group of friends. It felt precisely like being in a movie sometimes. Having lunch with the cool kids at the most popular table, lockers, emergency shooting simulations, football games, all new and exciting to me. Another new thing for me was having to change classes every hour. In fact, one of my favorite classes was English, because it was the one my friends and peers attended the most. I was sitting next to this guy, who we'll call Mark. He was very nice and friendly, despite being a bit of an introvert. Everyone knew him anyway. The school was small, and among peers, we hung out 100% despite the differences. And he was no exception, despite not being the most charismatic of the school. It amazed me that whenever I talked to him, he never looked me in the eye. He would always look around or at the ground, often moving his eyes quickly. This fascinated me, and of course didn't disturb me at all. I found a way to combat shyness. No red flags. A little more than a month goes by since my arrival, and things were going very well. One morning I sat down next to Mark, and we talked as usual. I asked him if he could let me copy the last part of homework that I had not been able to do during study hall, and he accepted very kindly. We continued to chat and say goodbye. The day goes on smoothly, and the next day I noticed that Mark didn't go to school. A few days go by, and a rumor begins to circulate in the hallway that poor Mark, on his way home, had found his mother dead. That's terrible, I thought. Such a good kid doesn't deserve such a big trauma. No one does. 2 weeks pass. The rumors, of course, continue to circulate. We hear the most absurd theories, that her mother had her head in the oven, and she had ended it, or that she was attacked, robbed, killed. In short, a great series of things that do not give peace to that poor lady who left us. I was very annoyed by this attitude. This was being treated like any other gossip. So Mark went back to school one day. He was very sad. The gossip ceased, although in a low voice. You could still hear commentaries. But we, his friends in the senior year, squeezed into his grief without crossing the line. We said to him things like, "I'm here for you. I'm so sorry. My condolences. Come on, let's go out for lunch afterwards." The usual things you say to a grieving friend. I've never been good at this stuff. So, in English class, I put my arm around him and said a very simple, "Hey, I heard. I'm sorry." And he, for the first time, looked me straight in the eye and thanked me. He was a completely different person. There was a darkness in his eyes that gave me goosebumps. He was sad.